Welcome back to special shout out to Leonardo. I know you're watching somewhere, and thank you to everyone else for popping in. And I'm recording this May 31st, and it should be coming out June 1st. So happy June. Quick disclaimer. I had to push this video back a couple days, so it's coming out June 3rd. So there's a couple things that I talked about that already happened, including the PlayStation State of Play. It happened June 2nd. There's a couple cool things that got announced, so I'll pop those on screen real quick. But yeah, sorry for the delay. I been trying to keep it on schedule, but bear with me. Enjoy the rest of the video. To everybody, I hope, either, if you're watching this June 1st or if you're watching it 3 years down the line, whatever. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope everything in your family is going good, everything, whatever. Just good vibes all around. Yeah, it's, Sunday, and I probably should turn my PlayStation off. I don't know if you can hear, like, the little idle music or whatever. I have 007 First Light pulled up. I did just buy 007. I bought Lego Batman as well. There's been some great games that have been coming out, and that's kind of a good segue for me to get into the gaming news. We're just going to go straight into it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to, go straight into shit. Because, like I said, bro, there's some great gaming news. Not all great, you feel me? Not all great. Not everything's flowers and rainbows. There's been some shit that's been going on that's like not good, and let's get the bad news out of the way. If you've by any means been interested in a Steam Deck, then I'm sure you've heard about this. Basically, the prices for the Steam Deck for the 512 gig version and the 1 terabyte version, the prices went up 46%. So that means that the 512 gigabyte version went from $549 up to $789. Crazy. And the 1 terabyte went from $649 to $949, almost $1,000, which I can't be surprised. You know what I mean? I can't be surprised. Everything is going up. Everything is like becoming more and more difficult to produce. You know what I mean? I'm sure the supply with the demand for the Steam Deck is like very outnumbered and outweighed, considering the fact that the Steam Deck has been selling out every time it drops. I mean, if you go on the Steam website, anytime it drops, it is sold out. Like, always. Like, if you want to grab a brand new one, because you got to think, with the Steam Deck, really the only way to buy it is on Steam, other than if you were to do secondhand on Facebook Marketplace or whatever. Yeah, I mean, if you want to get a brand new one, really the only way to get it is online on Steam. So anytime they drop it, they sell out. I don't know the amount of units that they have that they make for each drop or whatever, but I heard a metric for the Steam controllers that came out earlier this year as well. It might sound like a lot. It is, I guess, in a certain sense. They made, I believe, don't quote me, I believe they made around 60,000 of the Steam controllers. And you might think, like, 60,000, that's a lot of controllers. Not only did they sell out, like, almost instantly, but in the grand scheme of things, like, 60,000 is not a lot. It's really not. Especially when you consider the fact that Steam is one of the most praised, loved, and used game launcher platforms on PC. Like, it is by far the most used. I mean, obviously you have like Epic Games, you have like the Xbox shit, whatever. Like, Steam is up there. It's always been up there. It's always probably going to be up there. Like, Steam is very beloved, and for good reason. I mean, Steam is great. The Steam platform is very good in them kind of transitioning their way into the Steam Decks and into the controllers and the Steam Machine later in probably next year, if I had to assume. It's cool to see, but yeah, I don't know. I think with the price increase, it really only begs the question, the Steam Machine, how much is that shit going to be? It is going to be nuts. Absolutely nuts. And I thought from the beginning, I was like, it's going to be over $1,000. It's probably I think my original guess was like 1,200. And I mean, we see the Switch going up in price. We see the PlayStation going up in price. Xbox, I'm sure, will go up, or if it hasn't already, I was watching a video, and actually I wasn't going to talk about this, but I will, because it's really interesting, and I want you guys to comment down below what you guys think about this, because I think it's very, very interesting to think about. When you look at the Microsofts, the Sonys, the Steams, whatever, or the Valve, whatever you want to say, let's say Valve. When you look at all these big companies that are making the PlayStations, the Xboxes, the Nintendo Switches, these home consoles, consoles have always been kind of like this thing that obviously isn't a necessity. It's kind of one of those things where if you want it, you'll get it if you can, and it's been kind of like relatively priced regarding, you know, whatever. But the more and more and more that we go on into life, we see that these consoles are going up in price. We see that the PlayStation's damn near $1,000. We see that Steam Machine's probably going to be $1,200. We see that the handhelds are going crazy with price. We have the Lenovo's that are like fucking nuts. You know, and it's like inevitable, really, at this point that these consoles are going to go crazy. And I was watching, I want to say his name is Luke Stevens. I'm a big fan. I want to say I think his name is Luke Stevens. I don't think I'm butchering that. He's a great YouTuber, great streamer, whatever, great like content creator. He's really, really like somebody that I go to a lot when it comes to like gaming news like this. And he was talking about the way that Apple and Samsung sell phones in the ways that, like, a phone is what, $1,200, $1,300 for the 17, 18 Pro Max, whatever. Like, you know, a brand new phone is a big chunk of money if you're getting the best of the best of the best. Like, you know, what I'm recording on right now is the 17 Pro Max, like the most expensive version of what is new. And I'd be damned if I bought it brand new, just out of pocket. There you go. You know what I mean? Like, now it's mine. Most people nowadays are paying, you know, monthly for their phone. You know what I mean? They're doing these monthly plans where they're, you know, $60 a month, $50 a month, whatever. He brought up a good point. With these consoles that are going into the 1,200s, the 1,300s, you could see Sony, Nintendo, Microsoft doing these payment plans where it's like they drop it and they're like, oh, the new PlayStation 6 at $9.99 or $50 a month payment plan. Now you might think to yourself like, no, that sounds fucking stupid. We put stupider shit on the Klarna. We put stupider shit on payment plans. You know what I mean? Like, people get DoorDash and put that shit on fucking Klarna. You feel me? Like, I think like it's a good like fucking what would be the word? It's a good like observation from Luke Stevens, man. I don't know if he's the one that really like, you know, saw that and, you know, said it first or whatever, but I mean it's a great observation. I think it is something that we definitely could see with this next generation. I would not be surprised whatsoever. And it hurts to say, bro, because it's like obviously a PlayStation 5 when it dropped, it was what, $500, $600? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's a good chunk of change, right? The Switch 2, same thing, $500, just went up a little bit. I don't know, dude. I think it's something that we could definitely see happening soon, is these payment plans for consoles and shit like that. Kind of scary. I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever. But yeah, I mean, that's all the bad news when it comes to gaming shit. Lego Batman obviously came out. Lego Batman and Legacy of the Dark Knight. So fun. I've put probably about 10, 15 hours in it so far. Super, super fun. I'm having a great time with it. I've probably scratched the surface of things to see in the game, but it's very fun. It was a little confusing at first because, like, I've seen majority of the movies. Like, I've seen the Nolan trilogy, I've seen the new Batman movie, I've seen you know, the Batman 89s and, you know, the Batman Forevers, whatever. Like, I've seen majority of the movies, and it was a little confusing at first because obviously for anybody that's played it, the beginning is very reminiscent of like one of the movies, and then it goes into another section where it's like reminiscent of another movie, and then it goes like, right now I'm in like the Batman 89, and it's like each section is like a part of the movie. So it's really like weird in the sense that they have it where it's really just all the movies and they're all just put together in one big story, and you'll have some characters from like the character designs, I guess, from one movie, and then you'll have like the animated series designs, and then you'll have like Teen Titans shits for Robin, and it's like, it's crazy. It really like is just such a big love letter to Batman, and it's very cool. I think it's obviously now being regarded as the best Lego game, and I can't lie. I mean, at least for as far as I'm into it now, I'm gonna have to agree. So far, it's great. I don't have any issues with it other than very slight shits. Obviously, I was a little confused going into it. Like, some shits like kind of caught me off guard. It took me a little minute to realize, okay, like, this is how it's gonna be. But that's kind of a me issue, I would say. And then I wish it was a little bit harder, but that's, again, I think a me issue. Like, it's a Lego game. It's built for kids, but also built for, like, adults, you know what I mean? So they had to find a decent middle ground. I'm playing it on the hardest difficulty right now, and it's cool. You know, it's not really like a challenge, but it's fun. I have really very minimal issues with the game. I think it's very fun. It's very cool, and I am excited to see if they do this with other superheroes. Like, I think I've said it on Beanbag Banter before. Like, I think they could potentially do this for, like, Spider-Man. They could do this for, like, Superman. They could do this for, you know, other properties, other superheroes, other whatever. Like, this could be a new kind of platform and like, approach, I guess you could say, for these type of Lego games. I think this is like something they could do very well. Even with like Spider-Man, I think that's for sure like something they have to do. Do basically not the same thing, obviously, but they could do how they did with Lego Batman, where it's very reminiscent to like the Arkham games in the sense of like gameplay to a certain degree. Have Lego Spider-Man be like the Insomniac games, where it's, you know, you're open world and you're swinging around and you're like whatever, and it's like it's clear cut. I think everybody could see that and understand like that would be fire. And I think Lego has the ability to do shit like that and like have such a crazy like flexibility and freedom with it, and it's very cool to see. So I'm happy that it's definitely probably my most hyped game of the year, other than obviously probably like GTA 6 and Wolverine. I'm still very, very excited for Wolverine. But yeah, Lego Batman was up there. I was very excited when it first got announced. I think it's of course lived up to what I expected of it, and I think it's great. So if you haven't copped it yet, or you know, even if you're like slightly interested in it, cop it, bro. Cop it. It is very solid. I think it's very, very cool, very fun so far, and yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. Like I said, I have 007 just downloaded onto my computer or on my PlayStation. I just copped that as well. I've been seeing a lot of good reviews and good things coming out from 007. It looks really fun. Looks like a grand old time. It looks kind of like, you know, I hate to compare, but it's been compared to Uncharted and Hitman and Watch Dogs and whatever. And I think that's a cool mix, you know. Obviously, it's made by the same people that made Hitman, the, you know, newer kind of like games, and yeah, I think it looks good. From everything that I've seen, it looks good. I'm very excited to play it. I'll probably sink some hours into it today, as much as I can. And yeah, I've been seeing a lot of cool clips about it. It has some cool like Easter eggs and shit. There's some appearances in it that are interesting. I think there's a lot of like YouTubers and celebrities that make appearances in it, and that's cool to see. You know, it's not like for example, Jacksepticeye's in it. You know what I mean? But it's like Jacksepticeye plays like a bartender. You know what I mean? It's like his 30 seconds of dialogue, if that, and I think people that get mad over that, it's like, come on, like it would be different if he was the fucking like main villain or something, like, you know, like it doesn't matter, bro, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm very excited for that. Let me know in the comments if you guys have played Lego Batman or 007. It's really the two biggest games that came out recently. We also have Forza Horizon 6 that came out really not exclusively, but like first releasing for the Xbox and PC, and should be coming to the PlayStation late this year. I was kind of in the mood to play a little bit of Forza. I've seen some gameplay of it. I've seen that it's in like Japan, and it looks really good. I mean, all Forza games look great. I mean, come on. But yeah, it looks really good. It looks very, very solid. And I might look into it. I don't think I would want to get it on my PC. It'd be a game that I'd probably get on my PlayStation. But we'll see. I don't know like how late into 2026 it'll come out. Maybe like September if I had to assume. But yeah, that should be cool. If you've been playing Forza as well, let me know. Really, the only other game coming out this month, June, would be UFC 6 is coming out. I'm excited for it. I'm a big UFC fan, obviously, and you know, most of the games I'm gonna indulge in. You know what I mean? I put 700, 800 hours into UFC 5, and you know, I'm gonna buy UFC 6. It's a no-brainer. I think it's really up to me whether or not I'm gonna get the regular version or the ultimate version. But $100 for UFC 6, I don't know if I want to do that, but I'll ask for it for my birthday. So we'll see. But they also just announced. I want to say I mean Infinity Ward and Activision just announced Modern Warfare 4, another Call of Duty. I don't know. The consensus about this game has been kind of up and down. I've been seeing people, I wouldn't say excited about it, but they're intrigued, I guess you could say. Like, it's Call of Duty. I don't know. Like, I don't know what makes them think that people are going to just be, like, dropping everything to play this new game. I don't know. I think if I'm Activision and I'm in charge of these Call of Duty games, like, you got to do something, like, new. You feel me? You got to do something brand new, because I mean, we've been getting Black Ops, Modern Warfare for like the last fucking, oh my god, I mean, it's been just Black Ops, Modern Warfare for how long now? When's the last time that we got something new? Like, new, bro. It's been a minute. Maybe Infinite Warfare? Has it been that long? I mean, we got Vanguard, but that was just Modern Warfare, or that was World War II. You feel me? Like, yeah, Vanguard, new title or whatever. That game didn't really do well. But I don't know, dude. I don't know. I mean, obviously we had Black Ops 6 going into Black Ops 7. We had Modern Warfare 2 going into Modern Warfare 3. Now we're getting Modern Warfare 4. Like, I don't know, gang. I mean, it looks okay. I like the fact that it's in like Korea, and it's like South Korea, North Korea kind of dispute. Like, I think that's interesting and cool, and could be kind of fresh. But yeah, and I don't know. I think we need, I've been seeing a lot of people saying like Ghost too, which I don't know. I don't know if I'd be like really excited for that even, but I don't know. I think honestly, and this could be like a crazy take out of me, let me know if I'm tripping, but if I were to get any kind of or sequel rather, if I were to get any kind of sequel for a Call of Duty game, I'm thinking Advanced Warfare, bro. Give me an Advanced Warfare 2, I might be excited. I genuinely think Modern Warfare or Advanced Warfare is like one of the best ones. In my opinion, top 5. I might be tripping. Top 5 Call of Duty games: Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. I'm gonna have to put Black Ops 3 on there too. I might put Modern Warfare on there, and then maybe like a MW2, like the original, obviously. I don't know. I mean, Black Ops 1, 2, 3 is just goated. I might put Advanced Warfare on there. It depends on the day, honestly. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you're excited for Modern Warfare 4. It looks okay. I don't think I'm going to buy it, but I mean, it is what it is. Xbox Showcase is happening June 7th. If you don't know what that is, basically Xbox is going live on the 7th and doing a big event where they're showcasing a bunch of games and stuff. So I'm hoping that some new games get announced and some release dates get announced. I hope Fable gets a release date. That would be cool. What else would I would love to see? I'd love to see some Elder Scrolls shit, some Bethesda news. Like, I mean, I heard rumors of Fallout 5 being in production, but pre-production, which is crazy because it's been how long to think that they're not even started. Like, there's no way. I don't know. Yeah, I think it could be cool, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up for it. I think there might be some cool shit that gets announced, but a lot of the time when they announce shit, like I get in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool, but I don't ever play it. For example, High on Life 2 got announced, and I like High on Life 1. I thought that game was very, very solid. You guys like my shirt, by the way? I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's a cool little shirt. But yeah, High on Life 2, I didn't play it. I thought it was interesting, though, like, that it got announced and shit. Nintendo Direct should be happening in June as well. There's no, like, official day for it, but it should be happening in June. That's the rumors of it, potentially. So maybe in the beginning of June we get an announcement, maybe, like, late June. We get a Nintendo Direct and we get, like, maybe a new Zelda remake or, a new 3D Mario or whatever. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Days of Play is going on right now. It started May 27th, ends June 10th. That is basically PlayStation, Sony's big sale. So if you're a digital gamer or anything like that, definitely go check out the PlayStation Days of Play. There's some good sales going on there. It ends June 10th. So yeah, and then I love GameStop. I know some of my friends that are watching this right now are like, fuck, dude, this guy's talking about GameStop. But I love GameStop, dude. I love GameStop. I think they do great things. I think they have great sales. Like, I'm a GameStop pro or whatever. I pay the yearly shit. It's like, what, 20, 25 bucks a month, a year for, or I said a month, 25 bucks a year to, get some good discounts and good deals or whatever. You can get buy two, get one free. I just bought like 3 Mario games and got one for free. And it was like, I saved 50 bucks. That's solid. That's solid, bro. Like, I don't know. So there's obviously some good deals with GameStop, but I want to just say on record, sponsor me. Come on, GameStop. What are you waiting for? Sponsor me. I'm a small creator, a cool guy out of Florida. Let me know. I'm down. And I will highlight the gaming side of shit. You feel me? Because like I feel like GameStop is at this moment in time. Now correct me if I'm wrong. At this point in time, it's 30% games, 70% fucking trading cards, gang. Like, I get it. Pokemon, Magic, it's all big and cool and awesome. You guys are making a band off that shit. I respect it. But we got to put some highlight on the games, bro. On the games. Y'all are GameStop. Sponsor me, bro. Sponsor me. Let me chop some ideas up with y'all. And yeah, give me right. I love GameStop, even if they don't acknowledge me and shit. I don't know, but yeah, I think they're cool. But yeah, also what's cool, Obsession. Oh my God, Obsession has been going crazy, absolutely nuts. With a budget of $750,000, it is now at $150 million. Holy moly. One of the most successful movies of all time, in the grand scheme of like budget to gross, and it's growing. I mean, legit, I think a couple days ago it was at 100, now it's 150. It's insane. It is genuinely insane. Obsession is going nuts. I hear nothing but good things about it. I don't think I've heard a bad thing about this movie. The only thing that I've seen bad about it is like people trying to rage bait in comment sections. Or they'll be like, oh, this movie is actually pretty mid. Like, that's all I hear. Like, literally anybody that really sat down, put a review out for it, has been saying Obsession it's that movie, bro. Like, Obsession is solid, which is cool. It's very, very cool, bro. Very cool. The director, a lot of people have been kind of coining him as like a YouTuber, and I guess you know, in a certain sense, yeah, he's a YouTuber, I guess. But I would just put him as more of just a content creator. You know what I mean? He did sketches for like, you know, social media. He did short films and shit before this, and like, I don't know. I think he's just been kind of just content forward. I don't know if I'd really say he's like a YouTuber. I don't know. When I think YouTuber, I think like certain demographic. You know, like I think PewDiePie. Fucking, I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd put him as YouTuber, because like really, I didn't know him beforehand as like a YouTuber. I knew him as like the guy on Instagram that made like funny sketch videos and shit like that. But I guess everybody like saw different shit. But yeah, Obsession has been doing nuts. Been going absolutely wild, absolutely crazy. It's very, very cool to see, and I haven't seen it yet, but I do want to see it. I want to see it in theaters, but the thing is, I don't want to go alone, not because I'm scared, but I'm a little scared. Any review that I've seen about it, people have been saying, like, this shit's actually scary, bro. This shit's actually, like, not even scary, but just, like, unnerving. You know what I mean? Like, you go in that bitch and you're fucking, like, you're like, dude, stop. Like, the shit going on the screen, you are uncomfortable. And going alone sounds awful. And I've been kind of, you know, hearing kind of similar things for Backrooms. That just came out as well. I've been hearing more mixed reviews for Backrooms, which is so weird to me, because it's like some people will say, this movie's so good. You know what I mean? This movie, you know, blew it out of the water. It's very, very good. Very, very solid. And then I see some people that say like, you know what I mean? It was all right. And I don't know what to believe. I'm not going to believe any of it until I go and see it. But Backrooms is another one that I really, really, really want to see. It looks great. I think every trailer, every clip that I've seen, it looks solid, bro. And I mean, obviously, the kid behind that who directed it and had the story for Backrooms and the lore behind it, you know, goes and makes the movie. And a lot of people doubted him. And let's stop for a second and acknowledge how weird that is. For people, grown men, to go on podcasts or go on social media or go on whatever and see this 19, 20-year-old kid go and direct a movie, and their first thought, this didn't even cross my mind when I first heard about this shit, but their first thought is to doubt him and doubt the whole thing and be like, he didn't direct it. There's no way a 20-year-old directed this movie. I don't know. That's so odd. That's so weird for that to be the first thing that like comes to your mind when you know, see the situation. It's just very odd, very weird. I've been seeing clips about it, and it's like, even God forgive me, I forget his name. I'll pop him up on screen real quick. He was in the movie, in Backrooms, I believe. He played a you know, some type of role, or maybe he was in production. I'm not quite sure, but he was in, God, I'm so bad with like remembering shit sometimes. My memory is so terrible. Anyway, I'll pop him up on screen. He made a video highlighting this same concern, where people were saying like, kind of discrediting the 20-year-old kid that directed the movie. And he was saying like, look, this, like, were you there? Like, you guys are weird. Like, come on. Like, it's very weird to sit there and just discredit this kid because he's 20. It's very odd. It's very weird. I don't condone that whatsoever. It's just very, like, weird, odd. But yeah, I'm looking forward to both of those movies. I hope I get the chance to see them while they're still in theaters. Just sucks, bro. I live 20 minutes away from the nearest theater, so it's like, I wish it was more of like, I wish I could walk to the theater. You know what I mean? I'd go so often. I really would. But yeah, Mandalorian and Grogu also dropped, and I'm quite sad. Not because I wanted it to be this greatest movie of all time, or I wanted it to be, you know, super, super good, but if you've seen any of the previous videos, then you know that me and my friend, we have a competition going on where we chose a bunch of movies at the beginning of the year, and we are betting against each other to see who would make the most money. One of the movies I picked was Mandalorian and Grogu, so I wanted it to make a lot of money. You know, I wanted it to make, not even a lot of money, like 500, 600 mil. That's all I was asking for. It's at 246 million, which, cool. Maybe it hits 300. I mean, obviously a lot of people have been just kind of saying like, look, it's not bad. It's very mid. You know, that's kind of what I've gotten for it. It looks like it's going to be pretty mid, and it sucks. It sucks. I wish it was just a little bit better. You know what I mean? So people will go out, maybe rewatch it and make me a little bit more money. But yeah, man, I don't know. I can't really complain. I didn't even go out to watch it. You feel me? I'm not that interested. I didn't even watch the Mandalorian show. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm missing out on that front. But yeah, I don't know. Not really a movie for this last little bit, but Spider-Noir just dropped for Amazon Prime. I watched the first episode of it, and it's pretty solid. I was doubting it at first when I first saw the trailers, first saw it kind of like get revealed and announced and like shown off or whatever. Like I didn't have the most faith into it. I don't know. It was scary in my opinion. I was looking at it, I was like, dude, this could be cool, this could be good, but it also could be really bad. And the first episode is solid. I don't think it's perfect by any means. I thought it was fun. I thought it was like a cool little startup. I thought it was cool. But yeah, I watched the first episode in color, and I started the second one in black and white. And I think I'm going to stick with the black and white. I'm not going to lie to you. It looks good. My original thought process on it was like, look, it was filmed in color, so I don't know, like I'm gonna watch it as it was filmed. But the thing is, like, the black and white does look good. It doesn't look like just a filter put on top. It looks pretty solid. I mean, there's some parts that look like a filter, but overall, I think Spider-Noir so far is pretty good. I think Nicolas Cage is funny, and so far he's been doing pretty good. First episode was very solid. Anybody that hasn't watched it yet, there's 8 episodes out right now, so go watch it. If I have time today, I might actually finish episode 2, but yeah, I guess we'll see. Yeah, I mean, that's really all I have written down for the most part. I'm trying to think what else I have to talk about. We're going to do some actors actually acting. If you see my, I don't know what episode it was in, but we did it once before, and we're going to do it again now. But I also wanted to specifically talk to really my fans, my day ones that stick with me within BEANBAG Banter and throughout like everything that I do, and I wanted to share some love to you guys. And I also wanted to say, like, obviously it's June 1st when you guys are watching this. It's whatever. It's halfway through the year, and you know, I've been taking a pretty substantial break from music and dropping music. I've been recording, you know what I mean? I've been recording new shit and making new music, and for anybody that's not aware, I make music, and I, you know, been taking a little bit of a break when it comes to releasing shit, because I want to really do it right. And I just want to say, for the people that have been waiting, for the people that have been, like, asking, like, where's the new music, where's the new releases, new songs, whatever, this month, I think, is going to be a month where we drop some shit and really kick it into gear. I think the latter half of this year is going to be a good one. My birthday is July 1st, turning 22, and yeah, I want to put some more time into music, and I want to drop some shit. So I have some good songs, you know, unreleased in the vault and shit. So yeah, we're gonna release some shit. But let's go ahead and get into the segment of today's episode: actors actually acting.
Don't let me be a distraction from actors actually acting. Oh yeah, action. Oh yeah. Let's see if they get casted or if I send them packing. Either way, I'll action. I'll action.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick out a random name. From what I remember from the last time I did this, I can't remember what exactly I picked. I think it was like Timothée Chalamet as like Woody or something. I don't know. I don't remember. We're going to do this one though. This one. Okay. Should we say it now? Yeah. George Clooney. Okay. George Clooney as, let's see, George Clooney. What would George Clooney kill? He's older. You know what I mean? He's older. And there's definitely some things in here that he's already played. But this one, let's see. George Clooney. Would he kill a biopic about Abraham Lincoln? Hear me out. He wouldn't be my first pick, but I could see it. Low key, like, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. George Clooney as Abraham Lincoln in a biopic. by A24. I don't know. No, yeah, I'm not mad at that one. Honestly, I'm not mad at that one whatsoever. George Clooney biopic about Abraham Lincoln. I fuck with that one. That one's solid. Okay, yeah, I think he would kill that shit. I think that'd be an interesting role for him. And like I said, it wouldn't be my first pick, but I kind of like that. Next one we have is Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill as... We're just going to go quick. I'm going to pick this one right off the top. Henry Cavill as... Ooh, okay. Oh, this is... Oh, man. This is kind of an interesting one. Henry Cavill as Batman in the DCU. Obviously, he played Superman. He was Superman in Zack Snyder's DCEU. Batman in the DCU. He wouldn't be my first pick. And the thing is, it's funny. I've seen this online where people have fan casted Henry Cavill as Batman. And the thing is, I think he could kill it. Genuinely, I think he could actually do pretty well. In the comics, Superman and Batman, Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent, low-key kind of look similar. And when you take David Cordsweat and you put him up against Henry, I mean, it's pretty uncanny sometimes. I mean, they're very similar. Look, like I said, again, he wouldn't be my first pick. I think there's a lot of people that I'd pick above him. But I wouldn't be mad at it. I think he would kill it. I think it would be something that would be kind of cool. But we've already had a Henry Cavill variant of Wolverine in Deadpool and Wolverine or whatever. And obviously it was Superman. I guess why not? Make him Batman as well. You know what I mean? Give him the opportunity. We're going to do one more. Let me know. What do you guys think about those two? I think so far, 2 bangers. Usually, I mean, there's some ones in here that could be bad. For example, Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan is... Oh, I don't know. Michael B. Jordan. What is this? That's one that just flew out. Michael B. Jordan in a Indiana Jones reboot. Oh, man. Again, wouldn't be my first pick, but that's kind of the fun part about doing actors actually acting is taking an actor, putting them in this role and seeing how they do. And honestly, Michael B. Jordan as Indiana Jones, I could see it low-key working. Hear me out. I could see it working. It's one of those things, obviously, it's a race swap. I think Indiana Jones, if they were to do a reboot, might be one of those roles that they would race swap. You feel me? I think 007 is another one of those roles, like James Bond. I think they could race swap James Bond and get away with it, and like nobody would really bat an eye. I think Indiana Jones would be another one of those, depending on who plays them. And Michael B. Jordan, I don't know. I think he might be a little bit too buff. You feel me? Like, I think Michael B. Jordan is just fucking huge. But I don't know if I'd be mad at it. Genuinely. I'd have to, like, see it. I'd have to genuinely see it to, like, know what I would think. But I think if it was done correctly, I'm actually not mad at that whatsoever. Michael B. Jordan in an Indiana Jones reboot. I think my first pick would maybe be like an Austin Butler. Maybe. That's just off the whim. That'd be cool. Austin Butler in Indiana Jones. I think that could work. That would be kind of cool. But, yeah, Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, hell yeah. Let me know what you guys think about that. What is this? Okay, so I'm going to put these back in here, and, you know, I guess we'll see some new ones coming in through the time. But, yeah. Actors actually acting. I love this segment. I think it's super, super, super fun to open our minds and look at some of that shit coming in. And yeah, I just wanted to, I guess, end off by saying, actually, I totally forgot. We're going to talk about comic books. Fucking pick a panel. Holy shit. Pick a panel. Absolute Green Arrow just came out not too long ago. It came out like, what, 1 or 2 Wednesdays ago. Came out in May. Solid start to Absolute Green Arrow. Obviously, Absolute Batman's been going crazy. Absolute Superman, Flash, Wonder Woman. The Absolute Universe has been going nuts. And Absolute Green Arrow's the newest adaptation into the universe. And, you know, I'm not really caught up, I guess you could say, with any of the Absolute shits. I'm actually very, very behind. I have a lot of them in here. You know what I mean? I have the Supermans, I have the Wonder Womans or whatever, but I'm still reading Batman, Absolute Batman. And I gotta say, It's gonna be cool to finally be kind of ahead of the curve and with people when it comes to like an absolute series that's coming out. You know what I mean? Every single one has been kind of like already started, and I've had to kind of like catch up, and it's been like too many to the point where I kind of given up in the pursuit of catching up. But yeah, Absolute Green Arrow first issue just came out. It's definitely going to be my recommendation for you guys. So if you are interested at all in superheroes, DC, Marvel, comics, whatever, I think Absolute Green Arrow is a solid first issue. I don't know what I ranked it on Comic Geek. I think that's what it's called. I forget the app. I always forget the name of the app. But yeah, it was pretty solid. I thought it was a good read. It's a good mix up of the story, and that's one thing that all the Absolute stories do very, very well. I mean, obviously with Batman, it's just like they take core things that Batman is known for and just kind of flip it on its head and do it completely different. Same with Superman, same with Wonder Woman. Like it's just, you know, they take the core character and realize like, okay, this is in a whole different universe. We can do different shit, and they do. You know what I mean? And Batman's poor. Batman's not, you know, from a rich background. His mom is still alive. You know, his dad died, and you know, his mom is still there to be with him. And yeah, I think Absolute Green Arrow is cool in the sense that, and I'm not really a big Green Arrow fan. I don't really know the core pinpoint story arcs for Green Arrow, but it's cool to see what they're doing with this story. So yeah, if you are looking to always, you know, pick up a comic, go get the first issue of Absolute Green Arrow. And of course, thank you for everyone watching and shit. Hopefully I can cut out all the voice cracks and whatnot. Maybe you guys can look at my shirt a little bit better here. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. I usually like have my hat on and I'll have a clip to the hat, and that's like the best way you guys can hear me. With it being on my collar, hopefully it's like not bad. Sometimes I know it's like, you know, it's whatever. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna take a breath. I've been just fucking spamming words and shit. There's been a lot to talk about, but it's kind of therapeutic, I guess you could say, for me to just sit down and just talk. You know what I mean? Talk about shit. Sometimes I like get all these ideas and thoughts in my head, and I kind of just want to like spew it out. And yeah, thank you for everyone that watches this, and thank you for the fucking opportunity to have this like platform to do this. I know obviously not a lot of people watch, but I want to potentially find someone to like really, really lock in with me and do like editing on TikToks, Reels, and the videos, and like clipping up streams and shit. Really just find an editor. So yeah, I'm in the pursuit for that. So if you guys are interested, you know what I mean, hit on my line, you feel me? DM me. More tomorrow night, whatever. DM me, say, hey, look, I have experience in editing, or I have no experience in editing. I want to get into it. I want to show you what I can do. Fuck it, dude. You feel me? I don't got high standards. You feel like most of the time I just chop these fucking videos up, get them out so you guys can just like, you know, sit at work and listen to it, or go to bed and listen to it, or do your homework and listen to it, whatever. Like, that's what I'm here for, and you know, that's the beauty of it all. So yeah, I love every single one of you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Comment something cool, something awesome that you guys have done in life in the last month, and I hope everyone has a great June. Thank you. Peace out.